Hey folks, it's Peggy here from Three Forks Farms. I'm here today to kind of talk to you a little bit about the best ways to store your greens in your fridge. We're all living in a world where we want to kind of reduce our plastic and reduce the amount of things that need to be recycled, and reduce waste overall. And so, as you know, we have been selling these wonderful produce bags at the market to transport food from market home. What we have found is that these aren't super great for storing greens specifically in the fridge, because the number one thing that's the issue that with most of these kinds of reusable bags is that they actually transpire. So they allow air and moisture to wick through and leave, and new air to come in. And so the number one problem with storing greens in these bags is that they lose their moisture. So whenever you're looking at storing greens in your fridge, you want to figure out the best way for you to store greens without allowing the moisture to leave. That's why most greens in the grocery store are sold in clams or in plastic, because you want to trap that moisture. So our number one favorite way to store greens in our fridge is this. It is a clear plastic reusable tote that we have, and we put a damp, clean tea towel on the inside, and then put all of our greens directly in here. We find that this will store greens in our fridge for weeks at a time, and is the best way for storing greens because it doesn't allow the moisture out and allows them to kind of do what they need to do. The second best thing is to use some other kind of container. So you can have glass. This is a standard glass anchor container, or a plastic reusable container. We find the best thing is to have something that's clear, because if some things aren't clear in our fridge, they don't get eaten. So we try to use clear containers, and we find that this stores really well. The other thing is that you can bring containers like this to the market, and we will fill them with any of our greens by weight. So you can just take them directly from the market home and put them in your fridge this way. Another option is, if you're in a real rush, you can use your reusable bag and run home, put it inside your container like this, or put it inside your big Tupperware container filled, and be on your way. You can also empty them into your containers, whatever works best. The third option would be to use like a reusable Ziploc bag. There are many different kinds of reusable semi-plastic bags on the market. The key is reusable, like wash them, reuse them as many times as possible to reduce your waste. These also will trap your moisture in, make sure that they're sealed when they go in the fridge. And then the last option is to use, just purchase things in your clamshells and the plastic bags that they come in. Best thing is to make sure that those things get recycled, or reuse them is even better if you have that option. So we hope that this helps in you storing your greens so that you can make sure that they get consumed in all of their delicious and freshness through the season, and also help you reduce plastic. All right, best of luck. Thanks.